Welcome back, guys. I am so excited for today's video because we are making a healthier version of the Dubai chocolate bar. It's going to be vegan, refined sugar-free, gluten-free, and actually have nutrients. This recipe is actually inspired by one of my favorite fashion bloggers. She made this in her vlog. Share that video down below if anyone's interested. She was just kind of playing around and came out with an amazing result, so I thought I have to make that and share an exact recipe with measurements with you all. So let's get started. For our ingredients, I am using my favorite vegan chocolate. These are sweetened with coconut sugar. That is how it's going to be refined sugar free. So coconut sugar is healthier than cane sugar because it's lower on the glycemic index, so it won't spike your blood sugar as high and then crash you back down. So it just affects the body differently. Also, a little tip, and I realized I needed to say this after talking with some of my family. So just so if anyone is unaware, brown sugar is not healthier than cane sugar. The only difference in brown sugar and cane sugar is the flavor. So if you're looking for a healthier option, you have to go with the unrefined sugars like coconut sugar, date sugar or syrup, agave, maple syrup, things like that. Naturally sweet, natural whole food. So I have my 2 chocolate bars here. I chose the salty flavor because I think this is going to be really good with a hint of salt, so like a little bit of sweet and salty. And then I have pistachio butter instead of a pistachio cream, which is what is usually in Dubai chocolate. The pistachio cream is just like a sugar-filled, delicious cream, but we are using a natural pistachio butter. The only ingredient is pistachio, so you're gonna get all the health benefits from these fresh nuts in our chocolate bar. I love making healthier desserts. If I'm gonna eat something, I want nutrients in it. So we're also gonna use a little maple syrup. Again, one of those unrefined sugars, just naturally sweet, healthy ingredient. And instead of the kanafa, I'm gonna use toasted coconut flakes. I have coconut flakes here. I am going to toast them and then try to crunch them up a bit more to mimic that kanafa for our pistachio filling. I have a little bit of plant-based milk here just to try to turn this pistachio butter into a pistachio cream. And then I have this easy silicone chocolate mold. I got this from Amazon. They were 2 for $6. So I'll put a link in the description for this as well. But let's get started. The first thing we need to do is melt our chocolate. I'm just breaking up my chocolate bar. We're gonna cheat and melt this in the microwave today. I want this to be a fun, simple recipe. You don't want to burn it in the microwave. You want to melt it just enough where you can finish it off just by stirring. This is how you're going to keep from burning it in the microwave. So I just melt it on 30-second intervals. So you'll notice a few of the pieces were still solid, but as I'm stirring, they're melting just from that residual heat and stir in between. This took 1 minute total and our chocolate is ready to go. So I'm going in with my first layer of chocolate. The bowl is hot, so I'm just being careful. And I only melted 1 of my chocolate bars to start. And I'm just gonna spread this all over my mold. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing. I'm getting very excited. I'm just scraping every last bit of chocolate out of my bowl. Try not to be wasteful with the ingredients, so I have just enough. I'm just covering the entire base of my mold, and then I'm gonna pop this in the freezer to set. While it sets, we will make our filling. Wow, that's perfect, just enough chocolate. So I'm just gonna put this in the freezer to set. So I'm just going to attempt to toast these coconut flakes. I'm putting them in a hot, dry skillet, no oil, just heat. They should toast in about 2 to 4 minutes. Ooh, yeah, they're toasting. So I wanna stir quite frequently so they don't burn actually. This smells amazing. This is gonna be really good. My coconut toasted beautifully. It's a little bit crisp, which is exactly what I was looking for to try to mimic the kanafa. I'm just gonna give it a quick rough chop just so we have smaller pieces. Oh my gosh, do you hear that crunch? That's exactly what we need. I'm gonna have to chop very gently so it doesn't go flying through my house. Although I'm sure my puppy would love that. I'm trying to be very gentle with this just because of the mess. You know what? Let's use the hands, much better. A lot less mess. Just gonna go right in and crush the coconut flakes with my hands. Ooh, I just know this is gonna be delicious. Each component is coming out perfectly. I want this nice and small so when we bite into the chocolate bar, it's a good experience, a good eating experience. That's important too. Perfect. So let's make our filling. I'm adding my pistachio butter. And again, this is just blended pistachios. I'm adding some plant-based milk. So I want to turn this into more of the pistachio cream. Okay, I think this is working. I'm gonna also add my maple syrup. This is just gonna make our pistachio cream a bit sweet, but in a healthy way, of course. Look how good this is, nice and smooth. You wanna stir this together until it is well combined. And then I'm gonna mix in my toasted coconut. This looks perfect. I'm actually surprised by how easy this is. You all do not even wanna know how much I paid for a healthy vegan Dubai chocolate bar. The price is actually astronomical and I'm not even gonna say it. I'm so ashamed. And now seeing how easy it is to make it, I'm like, I want my money back. Okay, perfect. I just did a little taste test and it's delicious. I'm gonna kind of eyeball how much of the toasted coconut I want, and then I'll make sure I leave the exact measurement in the description box. But I think I'm gonna be spot on. Yeah, because that's what makes the Dubai chocolate bar special, is that nice crunch you get in the filling. Perfect. We nailed it. Let's check on our chocolate and see if it's set. Let's see if we're ready to add our filling. Our chocolate is set and ready. She's perfect. Let's add the filling. I don't want to make the filling layer too thick. I have the perfect amount of filling. I'm so impressed by this. Just going to fill my mold, and then I have my second chocolate bar melted and ready to go. So I'm just gonna cover the top with it. Our mold is perfect. She's ready to go into the freezer to set. I will be back as soon as this is fully set. Let's get her out of the oven. Not the oven, the freezer. Good. This is very exciting and scary at the same time. This is the moment of truth. So the moment of truth is getting her out of the mold safely. You know what? She could have sat a little longer in the freezer, but I don't want to wait. This is very risky. Oh my goodness. Okay, I cracked her a little bit taking the mold off, but that is simply because I didn't wait long enough. I would wait at least an hour. This looks incredible. So a few notes. First of all, I did not let it set in the freezer long enough because I'm a little bit too eager, but I'll make sure the recipe gives the proper timing. So yours is fully set. That's why I cracked it a little bit coming out of the mold. Also, I'm gonna add to the recipe 1 extra bar of chocolate so you can fully cover all the sides of your chocolate bar, so all of your filling will be fully encased in the chocolate. This was a little trial and error, but I'm still very happy with the results, and I know it's gonna be absolutely delicious, so I'm gonna give it a taste. I'm sad I didn't let it set long enough, but it still tastes amazing. I already had a taste test. Here is what our filling looks like on the inside. Let me taste it with you all. Oh, perfect little piece broke off. It's delicious. Just getting a thumbnail shot with the chocolate. I'm very happy with this, and I need to stop eating it before I eat the entire thing. I might actually pop it back in the freezer so that it can fully set now, and then I'll enjoy it later, but one more bite. Thank you so much for watching and doing this little experiment with me. I will make sure the full correct recipe is in the description box. I'm gonna go ahead and make this again just to make sure I have the exact right measurements. I'm not gonna film that part. But thank you so much. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Thank you so much for cooking with me and hanging out. I'll see you next time.